If you're in the construction space, did you know that 93% of you only follow a lead up 3 times maximum? And the other 7% of builders, guess what? They are the top 7% of builders in the entire country. So what does that mean? That means that in order for you to get to the top even 10, 20% of builders, you need to follow up the inbound leads that you get more than 3 times. What we've actually found within home builder marketers is the sweet spot is between 7 and 15 follow-ups to get a deal. Now let's talk about how you can completely automate that process so it's no extra work on your end at all. What we build out is called the 365-day follow-up for each one of our clients that are on our scale package. Now, if you are on our growth package, we do a 30-day follow-up, which is basically the mini version of the 365. And what that entails is in that 30-day period, they are getting those 15 touch points, if not more. And in the 365, they're getting upwards of 100 touch points over the course of a year. Now, if you can imagine, you're most likely to get the deal between 7 to 15 follow-up points. Now, if you take that and scale that up to almost 8 times as much and you do 100 touch points, your chances of getting the deal are significantly higher. And our clients, the builder, the contractor, has to do 0 extra work because this is completely a set it and forget it method that's nurturing their inbound leads without them having to lift a single finger. So let's dive into what does that actually look like. So when somebody comes in through a Facebook form, comes in through a website inquiry, downloads an ebook, even messages online through Messenger, or calls in and the automated voice AI collects their data and puts them into the pipeline, what happens is 3 minutes later, that lead is going to get an email. 2 minutes after that, that lead is going to get a text message, a very personalized sounding text message where it says, "Hey John, thanks for inquiring with us. I just sent you over an email. Go ahead and check that out." And in that email that got sent 2 minutes before the text went out, it is an email that is directly from what seems to be the owner of the building company or the contracting company, where it says, "Hey John, we just got your inquiry. Thank you so much. Just curious what prompted you to reach out right now. I would love to find a time to meet with you in my calendar. Here's a direct link to book a time with me. If you have any other questions, feel free to shoot me a text or an email." Very personalized. It sounds very personalized, but you can create that feeling through delays within the automation. Because if you were to fill that form out and instantly you got the email and instantly you got the text message, there would be no personality behind it. It wouldn't feel real at all. It would feel completely automated and robotic. But just having that 3-minute delay for the email and then a 2-minute delay after that for the text message, you will reap so many rewards from that. But that's only 2 touch points. Now let's talk about the other 15. So what happens after that, say they don't book the appointment and they don't respond to the text. What'll happen is 1 day later, they're gonna get another email. And in that email, it's going to be, "Hey John, I just wanted to reach out and see if you got my previous email and text." Very, again, personal sounding. And in the bottom of that email, you're gonna have, "PS, I just wanna forward a few more resources your way, which you're gonna receive in the coming days." The next day, they're gonna get a text message and says, "Hey John, I'm about to send you another email with something you're gonna wanna take a look at." Another time delay. 2 minutes after that, they receive an email. 5 questions to ask a builder before you hire them. Just wanted to send this over your way just in case you're interviewing some other builders for this project that you inquired with us for. A great resource. And they go ahead, they can download that, you're adding value. Then the following day after that, you can send them another resource. Maybe it's a blog that you've recently released. Maybe it's another ebook. And then Another day after that, you want to be very aggressive in that first week, just for the heads up. You want to squeeze at least those first 7 touch points into the first 7 days, if not more. And you want to then have an automated text message go out where it says, hey John, I've reached out a few times, noticed that you haven't answered. Just curious if that's for any reason. Are you still interested in pursuing this project that you inquired with us over? Something along those lines. You do not need to follow this word for word. But we personalize this to each client, and we kind of get a feel for their personality, we get a feel for how they want their business voice to be, and take that and run with it. Now, you want to be aggressive in that first 7 days. You want to get those 7 to maybe even 10 touch points in the first week. And then after that, you do want to taper off. You do not want to keep that aggressiveness after day 7. You want to slowly start spacing that out to be, every 2, 3, maybe even 4 days after that. So that over the course of 30 days, they're getting 15 touch points or more, but you're not like aggressively every day hitting them with text messages and emails, because they will unsubscribe. But you do want to come across as a human through this automation. And just so you know, like, this isn't a very, very complicated thing. You can use ChatGPT to get the framework for it, and then you personalize it from there. And the automation part, a lot of people think automation is like this crazy elaborate thing that's just super hard to set up. It's not. No, it really isn't. If you have a great system like Go High Level or HubSpot or Salesforce or Follow Up Boss, these are all great systems. Hell, you can even do this through Zapier. You can do this on the free version of Zapier if you didn't know that. And you can, it won't be as elaborate. What I build all of our automations out for us and for our clients is through Go High Level. And we actually give away Go High Level accounts. Like, if you want a free Go High Level account, there will be a link in the bottom. You can literally go and claim a free Go High Level account for life and set this automation up. We'll also include in the link in the description on this video a link to a snapshot. And a snapshot is essentially that 365-day framework. Everything is built out in there. All you have to do is personalize it to yourself. So if that interests you and you're getting value from this video and you want to implement this into your business, go ahead and drop this video a like, shoot us a follow. That means that future episodes will get promoted to you. We're all about trying to add value to home builders and remodelers and construction companies, because we're on a mission to help 10,000 home builders get more than 10 custom homes sold per year. So if you align with that, please shoot us a follow. Thanks for watching.